It's time for the Media Zone.
And today we're going to take a tour of the FANTACON convention down here at the Empire State Plaza. And there's a lot of exciting guests today. Kane Hodder, who played Jason, and Dario Argento, who's done many Italian horror films. So why don't we take a look around the convention?
I'm Daniel Fay. This is our company, Screamin Products, and as you can see, we're manufacturers of licensed model figure kits. They're quarter scale, which makes them about 18 inches to 20 inches tall. They're all made out of PVC vinyl, very few pieces, very easy to assemble. They paint very realistically with acrylic paint. What else can I tell you?
Okay, how are these selling now?
Very well.
Of course,
we always sell very well at FANTACON. It's always a very good show for us. The Vampire is our newest. It came out in July, and he's been selling very, very well. And he really was a departure for us because most of our other line is more contemporary figures. We've always wanted to get into the more classic characters, but the Vampire is our first.
Okay. Now, what is the most popular model here?
Well, in terms of selling, the most popular that we've sold in the long term would be Freddy, but he was our first model, and he's been out now 3 years, so we've had 3 years of being able to sell him. Where someone like Leatherface, who's been selling very well, has only been out about 7 or 8 months. In terms of overall number, Freddy has probably sold more, but he's been out the longest. Pinhead is probably the most popular. Pinhead is a close second and has only been out exactly a year ago today. The Vampire, which is our newest, is also selling very, very well, and as I mentioned earlier, that's that's very great. They're very good for us because
now I see a gremlin in the glass case here. Is that the next model up?
It's possibly the next. We do have the option to do a gremlin. We just have not put it in production. The prototype is in the case and it's just on display. It's not even finished. It's an unfinished prototype, but it's there to get customer response. See what the response will be to it.
How about that Michael Myers model?
Our most requested figure, Michael Myers. I would think Michael Myers will be down the road. I don't know when or if, quite honestly. There was some problem with some licensing, and of course everything we do is licensed, so it depends. It really depends on when he's untied up, and then if it's something that, right now we're pretty booked for a while.
How about that Aliens? That Aliens 3 will be out next summer. You have any plans for that?
It's possible. It's possible. I really can't comment on that right now.
Okay. Anything else that might be out? Not officially yet? But...
Nothing that I can talk about.
Okay.
Hi, I'm with Mass Effects, and it's me and a partner of mine. We're from Massachusetts, and we do low-budget TV commercials, which are pretty low. We into low-budget movies here and there, too. Plus, we have a line of masks we do. And we do miniatures, motion control miniatures, and all. We design, anybody who wants any type of a mask, we can design it, or if they want a certain creature, we do it for them, or anything. We do prosthetics, full head masks, foam masks, body suits, everything, full body suits if you want. And we pretty much do whatever people want. If it's made out of foam or rubber, we can build it for them.
What kind of low-budget commercials have you done?
Well, for cable TV, or greater media cable around the Worcester area in Massachusetts, we've done a few, like I had to do some fish makeups and stuff for people with prosthetics, and some other Halloween commercials and stuff. And it's just quick makeups, they don't give you any time to do them, and they want to get them out right now. But it's fun, it gives us a chance to feel what it's like. Someday we want to do a movie, but got to keep plugging away, paying our dues.
Are you selling these masks here today?
Yep, everything's for sale on the table. So far we got rid of Pumpkinhead's gone. We have the Pumpkinhead model there. And no, everything's for sale.
Hello there, my name is Pete Von Schally. I'm a storyboard artist, and I have worked on a lot of horror films, and I have storyboards here on display and such, and it's great to be here.
You're from the area, right?
Yes, I'm from Chatham. I went to high school and college in this area. Then I moved out to Los Angeles about 14 years ago.
How did you go about getting your first job doing a storyboard?
Well, I used to do storyboards for animation, and I wanted to do movies instead. And I just got lucky, I did a couple films for Canon, and I didn't know anything, but I didn't have to know anything to do those. And I gradually learned, and then the first horror film I did that was of any note was Vamp. And that got me started, and one thing led to another.
Did you do a full storyboard on Vamp, or is it just like the effect sequences?
Mostly the effects and the stunts.
And how about the Freddy? You did part 3?
Yeah, I did part 3 and part 4. On part 4, they had another guy too, because there was so much to do. I'm supposed to work on part 6, which is coming up soon.
Did they start doing that yet? It's supposed to come out at the beginning of the year, isn't it?
They always do that. They wait. They haven't even started it yet, but they'll get it done. They always do. Somehow, they wait till the last minute, and then everybody breaks their backs and gets it done. And they go, there's so much.
Are there any ideas you had that they listened to and actually filmed?
Yeah, it's in Darkman. I can't remember specific shots, but Sam Raimi was a great guy, and he was very open. In fact, he used to say, if he liked an idea, he'd say, "That's a good idea, and when the movie comes out, it'll be my idea." And then he would laugh.
He's very visual. Did he have any input in how you drew your storyboards?
Yeah, he did a lot of his own storyboards. Some directors do if they can draw. Sam doesn't draw a lot, but he did very simple, crude drawings, which I was able to translate into more communicative drawings. And a lot of times we'd figure it out. We'd sit and figure out the shots together.
What are you working on next?
Next, it's in between The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, an H.P. Lovecraft story to be directed by Dan O'Bannon, and also there's something called The Guyver, which is a Japanese character, I guess. Screaming Mad George is going to direct that. Brian Usna is going to produce it. There's Nightmare 6 coming up, Evil Dead 3. These jobs all kind of come up, and which I just take them as they come, but those are all in the offing.
Okay.
Am I supposed to look at you or him? I'm very confused.
Both. Okay, any questions? No? Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Todd Bates. I'm a featured star in Thanksgiving A Bloody Feast, special effects artist here at the FANTACON show. Just doing live demonstrations here today. We have a few makeup artists here. I'm teaching him right now, showing him the tricks of the trade. The movie that I'm starring in, I did basically, well, almost half the special effects in it, and it's my first starring role, so kind of like now instead of being behind the camera, I'm in front of the camera, you know, kind of combination of both worlds.